For so long. We've neglected like everything else. You know? It's okay though. We got it now.
We've been speaking with the Blood Exes.
I'll stay where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Quest complete. Release. Oh, side quest. We can grab that.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
I know. Arthur needs your attention.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass me by!
What do you need?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
I didn't kill him.
Right.
I promise.
Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Okay.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
The White-Winged Wonder. Cullings. After being made vicereine of the newly annexed Rosarian territory, the Empress Annabella quietly established a host of loyal Imperial soldiers, the Black Shields, to maintain order. Though branded as keepers of the peace, their true purpose is to carry out what has become known as cullings, or brutal massacres of provocal bearers, and those who show them sympathy. The killing is swift and indiscriminate, with the Shields dispatched serving as judge, jury, and executioner, and the chaos left in their wake is usually enough to deliver entire settlements to ruin.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Yeah, I can't jump there. It's a feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not if I mount yours first, bitch.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
You're welcome to try.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Let's go, mate. Got him.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
That is Ambrosia. That is Clive's Chocobo. I suspected it. That's why I'm not shocked.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh man, we're gonna get him out. Hey, it's Saddle. What the fuck? Chocobo's got an eye patch. That's awesome.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her.
That's cool. Hell yeah, it is.
But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was...
Oh, this is that same guy. I didn't even realize that until just now.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Nice. The white-winged wonder. Ambrosia's tech. A bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Nice. Chocobo unlocked. Mount up. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Holding R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and X to mount the chocobo.
Good girl.
It's trophy earned.
Faster!
We got a mount, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. They ride chocobos too. Jill does. Look at that. Hell yeah. This is cool. Alright. What happens if we go into combat with it? Does it disappear? Alright, these aren't combat things. That's okay. Alright. Let's go back to the hideaway. That's pretty cool, though.
Now, where's Gav?
Your missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers.
Gav should be back by now.
Alright, one second. I want to check that missive first.
If it's alright to touch him.
I don't know. You go first.
Bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once that your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find that she spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill. Saddle and binders. Yeah, I already read it. Already read it. Okay, let's go talk to Gav.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
Yep.
They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
Yep.
That
Easy
is the
target.
move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Also, probably true.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Who?
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses.
Oh, we have things to read. The Crystalline Impasse. A conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sombrick and the Republic of Dhalmekia in the year 878, largely concerning control of the Crystalline Dominion. The Dominion had previously been the subject of a non-aggression pact between the Valstinian nations, but in 873 the Empire claimed Twinside for its new capital, an act which eventually spurned the Dhalmekians into military action. Drake's Breath? You guys might hear my dog barking. One of Valstea's 5 remaining mother crystals located on the volcanic isle known to the Iron Blood as Bin Lidola in the seas between Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom. Though its occupation can historically be traced to the duchy, control of the crystal was recently wrested from Rosaria grasp by the Crusade following a series of bitter conflicts. The 7 High Houses. The highest noble houses of Old Rosario, of which House Rossfield is the first and foremost. They have their roots in the ruling dynasties of the small independent nations that were united upon the founding of the duchy. The houses had a prominent voice in the ducal politics, but this was silenced when the region fell to the Empire and Empress Annabella took Rosaria's reins.
The trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities? Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
He literally said he was his
My
uncle.
uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Otto's counter is now open. New facilities. The following hideaway facilities are now available. Aaliyah reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. All 3 are located near Otto in the Mess. Side questing.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Okay, that's a long way over there. We'll go over there first.
I think it's alright to touch him.
Dun, 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 dun.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apple soon enough.
Hello, sir.
I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just Well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martell's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
Byron Rossfield. Younger brother of the late Archduke Elwyn and Warden of Port Isolde, a thriving trade port in the south of Rosaria. Byron inherited a small fortune from his noble family, which he built into a large one by virtue of his mercantile wiles and adventurous spirit. There is not a trading house nor a tap house in Valistea and beyond that does not have a tale to tell of Lord Byron Rossfeld.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
Let's go deliver these apples.
Did you come through the forge today?
I've gone the wrong way. Gotta go around and go this way. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be around and around right over here. Okay.
That broom's as ragged as
Fabian.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Martell apples. A basket of Martell apples grown and picked by Cormac for sample by hideaway residents. I could go for an apple right now. I like apples.
Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
Yeah, I could go for an apple too? Hell yeah, dude.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive,